What is up, guys and gals? And today we are taking a look at the brand new Transformers Earthrise War for Cybertron Trilogy Deluxe Autobot Arcee, and there she is. Finally, as I finally was able to snag her, and like I said, though, it's very hard trying to find these next wave figures. Everything's been getting pushed back, and it's just crazy. But anyway, here is Earthrise Arcee, and no, you're not seeing doubles because we just previously did Arcee. It was the Cyberverse Arcee, and this is the Transformers Earthrise War for Cybertron Trilogy Arcee, and there she is. There she is, the figure, and take a look at the box here. Very cool. We got a nice artwork of Arcee right there. Very nice. On her like skateboard looking thing. I don't know what the heck what that part's supposed to be for her. It's part of her backpack, but it's supposed to be some kind of surfboard maybe, or I have no idea. So she is deluxe class, and on the side here you still got that nice artwork here with the arc and forgive me there for a minute. The same nice artwork we had there before. On the back, you got your obligatory product shots. She transforms in 15 steps, and she can have a stance on her wannabe surfboard thing. So yeah. Now, if you guys have like the map pieces, like if you're collecting the map pieces, you always take this out, take the insert out. I'm taking this off camera here. Sorry. I always keep the one in here. Ever since I opened the first one, I always keep the in here. But anywho, and this one here, you can actually decode. There's two. There is two places. You got Junkion, and you got Dominus. So, which is pretty cool. And then Junkion. So those are the new pieces for the map for Transformers. So that's the other map piece that we got. So that's not, at least they're giving us planets now with some of the map pieces. But anyway, here is Arcee, the figure herself, and in hand she is a very nice little figure. She's very slimmed down, very cool. And the only accessory she gets is that pistol right here. Might end up doing a custom paint job and painting it black because I don't like the translucent bit. I'm not sure why they did that, but all in all, very cool. So the blue eyes really, right off the bat, the blue eyes really capture Arcee very nice. Got the Autobot logo on her chest, very nice. So basically her movie counterpart just basically looked like they took her from the 1986 movie, and looks pretty good. Now the backpack section, you can take this off, and this actually clips in too. But all in all, you can take the backpack section off and give her a much more sleeker look. And then there's a little hinge back here, you can actually move it up a little bit, try to get it a little situated. But that gives her a much more sleeker look, and I actually dig that a lot. So the little piece here, this does become part of her backpack. You can unclip it. I have it unclipped right now, but you're supposed to be able to have a surfboard looking mode. There's actually pegs on her feet, and they're blast effect, so she can actually step on like any of the Transformer bases, and we get them both pegged in here. There we go. So you get her on a pose there. So blast some Deceptive creeps on the way. So very cool. So it's much more of a better stand for her, so because she doesn't really have an ankle tilt We'll get to that here in a little bit. But yeah, very cool figure. So, and if you want to, you can actually raise these wheels up here in the back, and you can actually have a rolling kind of like, if you want. But you can fold these down. Be a nice stand for. It is what it is on that. So the blast effects are for fits her feet. So if you ever see the other figures like the Titan class Scorponok, I think there's some blast effect pegs on there in Omega Supreme, so she would be compatible. And she also got the peg right here, so whenever you want to combine weaponizer with Cog, so which is pretty cool. So you can see back here, she actually has ports on her legs for the weaponizer bits, so it's pretty cool. Like the weapon kits, like Cog displays in, but so yeah, very cool. Like I said before, we go to anything else. This does clip in here, like so, on both sides. Clip in here. There's this little peg right here, a little bit of a spring. Right, this little peg right here. There's a little clip right there. One side slides in. Well, they both slide in. You slide it up in, and then you clip it together. So there, it's clipped together now. They can swivel it around, and there's these two little tabs right here and here, and you got the slots on the top of the hood of the car, and you just peg it in. So basically that's going to be the same thing for Alita 1 when we get her, supposedly. So yeah, she got a bigger backpack. It is what it is on that. So yeah. So get her, turn her head forward. There we go. Now, articulation wise on this figure, she's pretty posable. Her head's on a ball joint, a very super tight ball joint to be a fact. You can rotate it. Her head doesn't want to stay. Wants to. Whenever you go right about here, if you touch it for a second, it actually goes back real quick. But her head's on a ball joint, very nice. Her arms, they can rotate all the way around. If you want that section here much better, it says seeing a bigger pin, you can do that, or just have the pin right here itself. It's just a personal preference. I would take the smaller pin over the big pin any day. But anyway, you got a mushroom peg for the bicep swivel here. Nice elbow joint here. And her fist goes in like this and out. It'd be like, girlfriend, what's going on? It's like, yeah. Anyway, and you can actually rotate her waist. Very cool. And you can actually. Too bad you can't really give her the splits, but comes out forward, back at far, and you get a thigh swivel up here, and then you get another swivel right here at the mushroom peg, due to transformation wise, and then you get a double knee joint for that. That's freaking cool, a double knee joint, and then you got the feet pivot up and down, but no ankle tilt, unfortunately. No ankle rockers going on there. So yeah. Anyway, I don't have my Siege, my Earthrise Optimus Prime handy, but I'll bring in one of my custom I worked on. It's the Earthrise mold by Ghostbusters Optimus Prime. Size comparison with Arcee. There'll be probably more review of that coming soon. So definitely soon. So And if you want to, here's a size comparison with the one that we just recently reviewed. Ain't that something? I reviewed this, and this actually came from Amazon today. I wasn't, like I said, they keep on pushing back, but there's a very nice size comparison with there. So TF Fan Geek, if you're watching, there you go. There's your comparison. There you go, man. But yeah, I take both versions of Arcee. They're pretty cool. But yeah, it's like I said, it was like I got this at Amazon like late afternoon. The truck delivered it. I was like, oh man, I got a package today. And it was like, and it said delivery. And I was like, all right. I was like, I was wondering what it was. And yeah, I got my Arcee. And I was like, it was supposed to be late. Yeah, forgive me. Supposed to be late November. She was supposed to get released on Amazon, and I got her really early. So yeah, there is Arcee. She can hold her gun in both hands, but I prefer it in her left, well, her right hand. But so yeah, it's like, it's just a more of a glance. One more time before we get a transformation. As I just look at the molded detail they did to her. Very cool. Very nice legs. Very going on. So yeah. Very cool indeed. So yeah. And if you have a Studio Series figure, here's Bumblebee for size comparison wise, if you want to. And since she's part of the Earthrise line, I hope Toy Hacks gets the stickers out for her. And here's Wheeljack, stickered up from Toy Hacks, Reaper labels. Freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. So yeah. Anyway, let's get down to transformation, shall we? You can get rid of her pistol. It's a small little pistol too. Like I said, it's a small little pistol. It has molded detail in it, so I might end up painting it black. So, anywho, transform Arcee. Basically, you want to undo this backpack like this, rotate this around, and on this peg right here, you can see it's swiveled up right here, and you just push down on it till you meet up with these points right here. But we'll set that right there for right now. We'll move this joint back, reach in here, grab the front of her car, little front of her car and the sides of her car. There we go. As soon as you get one piece up, it's easier getting everything else up. Flip this up. Come on. Up like so. Alright. Now rotate her head around so you don't have to have visible head syndrome. Too bad in her vehicle mode. Now you can see where this is actually unpegging because you actually push it back up in there. There we go. Now, you'll push this down at the same time. Come on. And push down on that. Bring these wheels out like on the sides. And then bring these little pieces out. I almost forgot about them. Like so. I'm going to go ahead and bring this whole section down. Like so. Basically, we got her in her car mode already. Now you want to make sure these little tabs actually tabs in up here in the corner. Very cool. Just this one here doesn't like to keep tabbed a little bit, but it ain't too bad. Let's tab all this together on each side here. Make sure this is all tabbed in. And go ahead and put her arm straight down. I know it's just weird, right? Put her arm straight down. And then push her back end in. completely. See, try to see where her back end's like close to the back. Just want to push it back in, and then the heels, you just pull these back like so. Now you rotate at this other mushroom peg here. You rotate these up, and then you want to push them over and in, but you want to try to angle them to a spot and try to fold that up in like that. Do the same thing. It's like to pop out, but whenever you get it all situated, this is how she's supposed to transform. And yeah, not a big fan of how she transforms into this. She's a shell former more than anything, but can't complain. We're actually getting a nice G1 looking Arcee. So make sure you have all these tabbed in like so. You can see how she's all just folded up underneath there. And we got her in her vehicle mode, and she rolls. Her feet just barely clear. Like I said, this one here, just clip that in. But yeah, we got Arcee in her vehicle mode finally. And her pistol here, there's two little tabs right here on both sides of the hood, and you can just clip it in like so. It's loose on mine. It's loose. I bet you when I paint this, paint her gun black, it'll probably peg in a lot easier. But that's supposed to be storage for her gun. So yeah, very cool. We'll just set the gun off to the side. And there is Arcee in her vehicle mode. And my goodness gracious, that is screaming G1. Definitely screaming G1. You got this back here with the translucent blue, like just like the windshield, just the same color as her gun is. So very cool. And the wheels are translucent plastic, just like her gun. And you got the nice little Autobot logo right there. Very cool. And I was actually super excited to get her today. So yeah, very cool. Now size comparison wise, now if you had the Siege Sideswipe, here is Sideswipe from Siege. That actually looks pretty darn good. Get my camera situated. There we go. There we go. And I don't have Wheeljack transform, but I got his counterpart, Exhaust. There you go. And might as well bring in Hoist for size comparison. Oh. There we go. Looking good. Super excited about this one. And if you want to, here's Optimus Prime, since I have him already in truck mode. Looking good with Arcee. So, very cool. So yeah. Alright. And it's like, very cool. Highly recommended. And like I said, you can see this all underneath here. And also forgot, her gun does get pegged in underneath here. It's supposed to peg in like that. It pegs in underneath. At first I thought it was supposed to be this tab right here would have been nicer. But it doesn't stay in there. But it's supposed to clip right in there like that. Much more like a undercarriage piece, I guess. But yeah. There is Arcee, and she is blast effect compatible. So if you have Arcee from the stuff from other Arcee, you can actually peg these in and give her a boost, like she has turbo boost. Very cool. And then, like I said, you can use these blast effects. You can stick them on her like she's getting blasted. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, there's lots of playability with that itself. So yeah, transform Arcee back. Basically what I do is try to go ahead and grab her feet here unclip them in here. Rotate them around like so. So we got our legs back. Now, what you want to do here, grab the gun, of course. Go ahead and just untab this section here on both sides. And now wiggle this out just enough to clear that. And then pull up on this, and then you can rotate this whole section. Now this one side just came untabbed, that's all. It's alright. Put that panel in. Put that panel in. Fold her over like so. And clip. We're not going to clip it in yet. I'm going to bring this section down on Arcee, and then bring this section on this hinge back behind her back. But before that, I'm going to fold these sections of the wheels in, then bring that back, and we'll tab this rest of their backpack to her. And yeah, there is Arcee back in her robot mode. Very cool, very anticipated figure I've been waiting to get a hold of. I was actually happy to get Arcee. I was more excited to get Smokescreen, but this just made my day today. So yeah. So there is the new Transformers Earthrise Deluxe female Autobot Arcee, and yeah, she's a very well anticipated figure. And she's a little bit top heavy, but if you get her just in a nice stance, she'll stay. So you just gotta fiddle with her, and there she is. So yeah, there is my review on the brand new Transformers Earthrise Deluxe Arcee. So yeah, very cool, highly recommended, definitely a cool figure indeed. Like I said though, it's like they're pushing back a lot of stuff, so each place is getting different stuff. So yeah, so there is the Transformers Earthrise Deluxe Arcee review. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I definitely enjoyed it. And glad to finally get her, and yeah. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, highly recommended. Definitely pick yourself up an Arcee if you can find her in stores. I got mine from Amazon, and yeah, it was a surprise today. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, TransAiron38. Don't forget to check everybody's links out down in the description down below, and don't forget to check out my 600 subscriber giveaway. It will be happening sometime this weekend, so definitely keep an eye out. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that content. So yeah, so very cool, highly recommended. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys enjoyed this awesome review of the brand new Transformers Earthrise War for Cybertron Trilogy Deluxe Class Arcee. Until next time, I'm out of here. Later. Peace.